Our cooking segment for Christmas was confetti eggs, Gary.
Confetti eggs.
Yeah, and the reason it's a Christmas kind of a meal is because we used red peppers and green peppers in it.
Oh, look at you.
Hey, what can I say?
And eggs.
And eggs and a few onions and, you know.
Were they good?
Yes, delicious.
Now, each year we try to do some kind of cooking stuff, and in past years we've had some exotic things, like our sausage cake that we have with Peggy making that for us. That was fun.
Yeah, that was interesting. I've never heard of a sausage cake before in my life.
See, and something unique.
I know it. I was trying to hold a straight face when she said that. I go, what? Because I couldn't believe it. I thought she was joking me. And go, oh yeah, right. And then I saw it, and I went, ooh, this is a sausage cake.
She isn't. She's not a liar.
No, she's not. She really was right on point there, and with that sausage cake. And I remember people asking me, Yvonne, did you really eat that? How did it taste? You know, it tastes just like cake. You know, it was wonderful. You know, there was nothing that it did not taste like sausage, and that's what most people want to know.
Right, because the sausage helped provide like the oil or the grease or whatever.
The moisture in the cake.
That's a nicer word.
Wrap a little grease on it. But it was good. It wasn't bad at all. And then I remember we had one in one of our auctions, and it went for big bucks.
It did. People.
Yeah, it was.
It was unique.
It was very unique, and the person who bought it later said they wanted more and more. You know, if you ever get another one, let me know.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so.
But you know, so we've had that was kind of unique. Then we had some like Christmassy holiday candies, because I remember we had a lady on here, Miss Spalding, who's on here making the peanut brittle. And cashew brittle and all that kind of stuff. Remember when she was on here making that?
Yes, I do.
And that was like holidays.
Yeah, it was. And all these calories come walking through the door with the candies, with the cakes, you know, with the with the confetti eggs and all that, and you're thinking, oh my gosh, it's the holidays. Eat up.
It's the holiday season.
That's right.
Enjoy.
So
now this year for our holiday festivities, it's a little more health conscious.
Yes, we are a little more health conscious.
That's what happens when you go to the extension office and let them do it. Because you're cooking, with whom are you cooking?
Juanita Heron.
Okay.
From the Marion County Extension Office, and also we used skim milk. I noticed that she had a. I'm sorry, no, not Juanita Heron. Danielle Ford. Danielle Ford.
What were you doing with Danielle?
Danielle Ford. And
Juanita got to clean up.
Yeah.
Poor lady.
Somebody's got to do it.
Maybe she got to eat up afterwards.
Yes, and there was some left.
So Danielle was cooking with you.
Danielle's cooking, yeah. Danielle Ford, and you know, she used the skim milk, and then we also had a glass of skim milk to drink with the meal, and we had a glass of water with lemon. You know, and I'm thinking, yeah, right. You know, it's the right thing to do. It's the right thing to do when you got little folks. You know? At Christmas time, come on. You know, and you know, you want to pass those good habits on to them. So, so it all worked out pretty good.
Good.
Yeah.
So it's confetti eggs.
Confetti eggs.
For the holidays with Yvonne and Danielle Ford from the Marion County Extension Office. And then while you're enjoying those eggs, we're going to end this segment with another singer. It's going to be Abigail. Abby is going to be performing. What song should she do? How about White Christmas? That goes along with eggs.
Yes, it does. White Christmas. It does.
Eggs are white.
Eggs are white. Oh,
egg
okay.
White.
Yeah,
Christmas.
Egg white. I hadn't thought of it that way, but since you mention it, yes.
No, the confetti egg's like a deviled egg.
No, it's scrambled. It's more like scrambled eggs.
Oh. Okay, like an omelet.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. See, when you said confetti eggs to me, I was thinking you had a white egg with the yellow stuff in it and these peppers.
No,
you
got to watch
completely.
it.
I have to see this segment.
This is really a really good one, and it's something that even you could do, Gary.
Well, I don't know about that. Don't be crazy.
It's just Christmas, right? Try not to get crazy, okay?
So we'll have that. We'll have some confetti eggs, and then some White Christmas with Abby Adams.
Hi, this is Yvonne McNary for Central Kentucky Television, and we're at the Marion County Extension Office with Danielle Ford. How are you doing, Danielle?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. You know, you always make some really great, fun dishes for us when I come out here. So tell me what we're doing today.
Well, today, with the Christmas holidays coming up, you always have family over. So this is just a good, quick little recipe for maybe a brunch, per se, or something for Christmas morning. Easy to put together, lots of color, but we're going to do some confetti eggs.
Confetti eggs.
Yes.
Red, white, and blue.
Pretty close. A little red and green and some ham.
Red and green for Christmas.
Yes, touch of onion. And the best thing about it, you can add add extra things too, kind of make it your own. So whatever, tailor it to your family's needs. So
Okay. Tell us what our ingredients are.
real basic, simple. We have eggs, of course. We have some diced ham, red pepper, green pepper, and some diced onions.
Is there any amount that we should use, or should we use our own?
It's kind of up to your discretion. I have about 1/4 of a cup of everything, but I have a little bit more hams, more per se a 1/2 a cup, and I just use 3 eggs. This can pretty much make 2 servings, actually, so unless you are very hungry. It's a good, generous portion for one, so.
Okay. Well, let's get started.
All right, so I've already greased my skillet here. I'm going to go ahead and put the green peppers and the onions and the red peppers in, kind of get them heated up, saute them a little bit. I always like my vegetables when they're in with my eggs a little softer than just raw, per se.
Because other than that, it's a little crunchy.
They are, and you don't always want that, and you truly have people with a lot of texture issues and stuff too, so this just kind of gets them softened up and they don't even realize it's in there. So I will soften these up quite a bit, and then I'm going to add my ham, and then I'll add my eggs.
Well, you know what? This smells awfully good.
It does, and that's the best part about it. The aroma will just bring them into that kitchen the first thing in the morning, so we'll get that going. I love the sound of it, though.
Yeah, it sounds
like I'm doing something a whole lot in the kitchen. Not really.
Sounds like you're doing a lot more than what you are, doesn't
Exactly, it really does.
Okay, and I noticed, too, that you sprayed the bottom of your skillet.
I did. I always spray, especially when you're dealing with eggs. They always tend to stick. Even if you have non-stick, it never fails. Something sticks if you don't have enough on there. So just your basic canola oil or vegetable oil, your preference.
And are we using low-cal or anything like that? Are we concerned about the calories?
Not necessarily.
Okay. This is the holidays.
It is. If you can cut back, though, too, this is a very low-fat recipe, high protein. So you're not having as many carbs as you normally would. And that makes a difference, too. A lot of people watching their carbs this holiday season.
Okay, like I said, start smelling better and better all the time.
Yes, now I'm going to add my ham. They've softened up a little bit, and I'm just going to continue to get them all in there.
And this is a quick menu, isn't it?
It is. Especially sometimes you always have those last-minute guests in the house that just pop in. So something quick, you generally have all the ingredients on hand as well, too. So.
Well, we always look forward to having something that the kids can do when we have a menu.
And this is very something that the kids can truly get involved as far as the dicing, the washing of the vegetables. They especially have to mix the eggs up. So it's nice that everyone can kind of get all hands on deck here.
Yes, it is. And we can't start the kids off too early as to start cooking.
No, never. The sooner you can get them in the kitchen, the better.
Yes.
And a lot of times that helps too if they have a lot of particulars or you do have those picky eaters. Get them in the kitchen, get them hands-on. And
Well,
even if
Danielle, you have a son. Now,
Yes.
tell me, is it difficult to get him in the kitchen?
Oh, no, he loves to be in the kitchen. He's just
Okay.
a picky eater. So he'll bake as much as you want, and we'll cook at the stove, but he may not eat it, but he loves to be in the kitchen. He does indeed.
He loves a journey, huh?
Oh,
Doing
yes,
it,
yes.
doing it,
The
picking it up.
creativity.
Yes.
It really gets their mind going. They can just be creative in the kitchen.
And then, too, I know we have onions and peppers in here. If you have a child who wants something different than that, or who doesn't like these veggies, they like something else, you can always put that in there.
Oh, most definitely. That's the best thing about these type of eggs. We're really going for the color here today, but you can add whatever you like. A lot of people like mushrooms in their eggs. It's kind of like a build your own omelet sometimes too. You just add whatever you prefer. Cheese is always a good option with kids.
Yeah. Cheese is always a good option, period.
Okay, while this is cooking, I'm going to just I have 1 tablespoon of milk I'm adding to my eggs.
Okay.
Just going to whisk this up, and they're about ready to go in. Get them all good and mixed up here. Ooh.
And if you have older kids, they can do the whisking of the eggs.
Oh, yes. Most kids like to do that. They just get a mess. But do remind them it's raw egg. Wash their hands after, especially. Don't lick the spoons. We have a lot of kids that like to lick the spoons.
Yeah, I can imagine.
But with anything raw eggs, you have that risk of salmonella, so just do be cautious. So mainly you just kind of let it cook here. So we're about halfway done, thank goodness. Super quick recipe.
Now let's go over that recipe one more time.
I did a fourth a cup of chopped onions, chopped red pepper, chopped green pepper, and about a half a cup of ham. If you prefer more or less of any of these, feel free to tailor it to your own. I used 3 eggs and then 1 tablespoon of milk, just to kind of make my eggs a little fluffier, kind of creamier per se.
Oh, it looks wonderful.
It
And the
is.
colors seem to be even brighter now that you've cooked them a little bit.
Yes, yes, and especially when you saute them a little bit at the beginning, all the flavors kind of, that aroma just kind of blends together. So you're not distinguishedly having just onions, or you can totally taste the red peppers. But by sauteing them, they kind of blend together and you don't really notice them. So of course with anything with eggs, you want to cook it until there's no runny eggs.
And, you know, like everything else, the kids learn that as they go.
Yes, and that's the best thing that kids learn firsthand is with you, beside you in the kitchen, walking through each recipe. They really learn the value of different recipes and foods and what's really important to their diet, especially when we're still fighting the risk of obesity with children today. So getting them in the kitchen, showing them some healthy habits, that can really go a long way. And they especially develop those notions and perceptions growing up. So when they get on their own in college and stuff, they know fast food's not always the way to go.
Not always.
Not always. Sometimes convenience, though, is a necessity, as busy as our lives are. But one thing with family consumer science is we stress dining at home, dining in, spending more family time at home. So as you can see, those colors are really coming out. You know, if someone likes sausage more so than hamburger or ham, hamburger's an option too. Just pre-cook it ahead of time before you mix it in with your eggs. That way you're already just kind of heating them up once the eggs get in there.
It's just about done.
It is. I think we're ready to plate it up.
We will plate this up, and when we come back, we will have it for you on the plate, looking very good. Now we're back with our confetti eggs, and they look marvelous.
They do. They're so colorful.
Tell me how you plated this all up.
I did. I paired the confetti eggs. Of course, we have the onion, the red pepper, the green pepper, and the diced ham along with the egg. Added some whole wheat toast with some fruit and some actually additional fruit. Mainly it's just garnishes, but you know, we always eat garnishes anyways. Some granola, some skim milk, and some fresh water. So just
Now,
a few options.
for a meal like this, how long did it take you approximately?
Oh, prep and all, I'd say no more than 30 minutes. So it's mainly just getting it together, doing the dicing and stuff, and, you know, nibble here and there of the fruit.
And I noticed here, too, that you paired it with the milk. Is this low-cal? What are we talking about?
Skim milk, yes.
Skim milk. And water with lemon.
Water with lemon, you know, we push more water, but sometimes straight water is kind of hard. So add a little fruit. You can even add your berries in there. We do a good recipe with strawberries and blueberries, strawberries and cucumbers, onion, oranges. Stick anything into your water, kind of give it a little flavor, makes it a little more appetizing.
Well, this looks wonderful, and thank you so much for this recipe today. Confetti eggs.
Yes, confetti eggs. Real simple to make, especially this time of year with all the family coming in. So use a little something for everybody.
Okay. And we want to also add that we have the calendars now. The
We
calendars
do.
are
They're
out.
finally in. We do have English and Spanish versions, so stop by the office and pick up one up. They're much colorful this year. I'm ready to start some new recipes, actually.
Well, you know, I took a peek at some of them, and they really do look good.
Well, good, good. So be looking on the lookout for us each month. Hopefully we'll be doing a recipe from the calendar, so it's kind of nice to see. I'm one that I like to see it before I make it sometimes.
Yeah.
So we'll be doing it once a month, hopefully. So be on the lookout, but stop by. We're at 416 Fairgrounds Road. Or you can call, make sure we're here at 270-692-2421.
Listen, thank you very much.
Well, thanks for having me.
This has been Yvonne McNary for Central Kentucky Television.